Demo today of YouMeWho on mobile as well as on desktop. I have it set up here. Mobile's on the left and desktop is on the right. And this is the homepage of YouMeWho. And what you see here is a bunch of catalogs. There's also this video FAQ thing, which I really need to flesh out. But otherwise, it's a bunch of catalogs for different companies. And it's basically, you can think of them as sources of truth of all current products as well as retired products, or whatever the admin has decided to include in that catalog. and and you see on the bottom right this plus button. This is for if you want to volunteer to become an admin for a catalog. You'd press that, and if you want to add a catalog for a company that doesn't exist yet, we are currently searching for catalog admins to add to our team. And if you want to create a list, you need to log in. So I'm going to log in on the upper right with an account that I have, and now I'm signed in. There's several things I can do. I can go to create and choose what type of list I want to create. And I can do add from a list, or I can add my own items if I'm not adding from a catalog. So in this case, I'm going to add from a catalog, pick items from catalog. I'm going to pick Color Street. And so Color Street pops up on the left and my list is on the right. On mobile, if I actually, let me log in with maybe a different account. Oops. Wrong. Okay. Let me try again. Okay, I'll just try something with this. Okay, so on mobile, if I do the same thing, that list actually shows up on the bottom. But first we have the edit list settings. So I'm gonna choose a name, demo, description. It says here I'm on the essentials upgraded plan. There's inventory management section and selling section. If I toggle the selling, it automatically turns on inventory management as well. So in inventory management, there's show quantity, show price. This basically adds a quantity box underneath each item, and the price adds a price box. This copy item catalog price means that if the catalog has a price on the item, it will copy the price over to our item. And then the hide catalog price in item detail means if you select the item from my list and it opens up the detail page, it will hide the price in there, where it usually shows like all the information that's pulled over from the catalog. And the reason this might be useful is if I'm, marking down my prices and I don't want people to, see the original price for some reason, then I would want to hide it. And then for time frame of the selling feature, the selling is where you can let people claim and waitlist items on your list. There's a time frame you can have if you want to do a flash sale, like a 4-hour sale. Then you can set the start and end times, or you can disable the end date if you don't want a list to expire. For this demo, I'll show the expiration. And then this rule thing, by default, we do single quantity claims, meaning if your item has like a quantity of 4 and somebody claims, they'll claim just one item and they can unclaim or claim, waitlist or unwaitlist, but it's just one. If you check this box, then you can actually allow people to claim like 2 or 3 or 4 or even 5, right? If you have 4 and they claim 5, they'll get 4 and then they'll have one in the waitlist. And then this section is what information do you want to collect from the buyer when they check out? So by default, we always collect an email, but you can select like name, address, what party they're from. You can select payment methods. So like, let's say, I, as a seller, I have Facebook Pay. It's a preferred option for me, and I do want your Facebook handle. And then maybe I also offer PayPal Business. And then do I want to check this box where, if I'm a consultant or a stylist, I'm asking, do you want to, learn how to make money? And then this host interest, like if you want to learn how to earn free product, I might want to ask my customers. And then there's an optional comment box. There's a vacation setting if I want to temporarily pause, all my selling. Like if I'm going on vacation and like I don't want you to be able to claim anything, then everything is paused. Whatever's claimed is just left there and nobody can like do anything. So I'm going to leave that unchecked for now. So I'm going to save this. And so this list has those settings now. You see the demo, the description, and the time. And then on the left side, so I can start adding stuff. And let me just show you Same thing on this list. I'll just do a regular list here, I guess, just to see. And then on the mobile on the left side, you can see the color street is at the bottom. So I can drag it up. I can start adding stuff. I can search love or whatever, and I can add items. And then when I click the top, you see it added all those items on the mobile side. On the desktop side on my right, it adds it to the end. I can keep adding. You can see the difference is in the mobile side, I didn't enable inventory or selling, so there's no like boxes for quantity or price. On the right side there is, and you'll see the price did get copied over. For example, let's check on the Wing It On. It shows a price of 13. So when I copy Wing It On, you'll see it has a price of 13. Now I can adjust the quantities now. I can say, Juno, I have quantity of 3. Never Forgotten, I have a quantity of 2. And let's say I'm done now, right? And I want to close the color street and I want to share. It generates a nice little collage. I can do the same thing on mobile. I can share and it shows a collage, and then it has share buttons on the top. They become white and clickable once it's ready. You can share to Facebook. You can share a link. You can email it to yourself. I'm going to show you a couple different things. So like from the mobile side, let's email it to, oh, perfect. Okay, my junk mail. I'm going to email it to my junk mail. And I'm going to pull up my email just to show you what that looks like. Okay, oh, I didn't title the list, but it basically shows me the collage and it shares the link that I can use to then share wherever I want on Facebook or whatever. If I share on Facebook, it will generate the collage image, which is nice. Or I can, share. I can share directly to Facebook, and I have it set so that only I can see stuff. But I'll just call it demo. Post to Facebook. So this is actually my sale list. So I'm going to go to Facebook now. Go to my profile. So demo. So this is what I just shared. And then if I click on it, it'll go back to my demo page, right? So now let's say I'm going to show you on the mobile side if I log out. And let me just make sure I'm logged out. Okay, I'm logged out. Now I am going to paste that same link over. And now I am a guest user. So let's say Vivian, the seller, shared this link to the buyer, right? So I'm the buyer on the left side. I'm like, okay, I'm going to come see, that Never Forgotten looks really cute. Let me claim one. It says, oh, wait, your email is required. So I'm going to type in an email. So I'll just type in this email, okay? And I'm going to press submit. It says, you're now ready to shop. Please place order via lower right shopping cart when you are ready. So there's a shopping cart here. So I'm going to try again. There are 2 remaining. How many would you like? Let's say I want 2. It says, yay. Okay. And now I look here, and maybe I really want, Smokes on You. And it says, how many would you like? And I say, I want 2. There's only 1. So what happens if I press 2? Excess quantity will be waitlisted. So I press OK. So it says I claimed 1 and I waitlisted 1. Okay. And I can change this if I want. I'm like, oh, you know what? Never mind. I actually want 3. So now it says I waitlisted 2. And then on the seller's view on this screen, you can see, it updates. It says claimed and 2 in line, claimed here. On the seller's view, I can click on settings, show claim summary, and it'll show, who just claimed what. So Vivian Lee, all these things. And then from the buyer's view, if I'm ready to check out, I can press either place order up here, or I can press the shopping cart. They will both open up this page, and it'll show me what I just ordered. And it has info for seller. I already have stuff filled in, so I might want to put my actual name, my address, and then let's say I try to place the order. It says, oh, seller requested to know your preferred payment method. Please choose at least one. So I'm going to be like, okay, let me choose Facebook, and it says my username handle. Okay, well, my Facebook handle, maybe I just tell them my name, and then there's questions here. I think these are optional questions. What I would love to learn how I could earn extra income. I'd be like, sure. I would like more info about earning free product. Yes. and then save name and address of my profile. Optional comment. Thank you. Do I get the buy 3 get 1 free? Okay. And then I'm going to place the order. So it says the seller has been notified that you are done shopping. Please expect to hear from the seller via the contact information you provided. If you add any new requests now or in the future, just repeat this checkout flow. So now I'm going to go back to my email, which is where it's set up for my seller actually. So it says, okay, so when I first, so there's 3 emails I got that was activity. So when I increase my quantity by 2, okay, for the never forgotten, that was my first thing. And then I did 2 of Smokes on You, and then I added 1 more for Smokes on You. So I got 3 separate emails, and then I got a summary email when the guest checked out. So it says buyer with blah blah, just finished shopping from my list, full name, address, preferred payment with handle, the items I ordered, the subtotal, the 2 items that were waitlisted, and then their answer for, about earning money and free product, and then the comment. So this is part of the essentials plan view. But the basic free plan view, it's, it doesn't list any of this information. It just tells you that they're done, checked out. And then back to here. Okay. Back to here. So I can, let's say I go to claim summary, or, I already showed you that, but I can click on individual. I can click on claim here, for example, and it shows me, okay, Vivian claimed. I can say maybe confirmed, invoiced, paid. So we don't have the invoicing feature right now. In the future, I do plan to add it. So if you guys have feedback about that, please feel free to send me examples of what your invoices look like today. But anyway, so but you can track this right now. I have it set up so that, let's say, you move to shipped. Oh, okay, wait, hold on, not yet. Let me close this and I'll show you the flags. The flags change. The flags change based on the lowest denominators. So if both of these become paid, then the item actually shows sold. This is for the benefit of the buyer to know that, hey, there's no more of these items available. And so now if I move one of them to shipped, it will actually pop up and ask, would you like to delete the claim and decrease item quantity by 1? So I'm going to press OK. What that's going to do is it's going to delete this item, this claim, but it also decreased the quantity, right? So now I only have 1 left instead of 2 left. Because if I'm the seller and I've already shipped this, I don't want it to show up anymore. I don't actually have, 2 in my inventory anymore. So that's one of the features. I do plan to, for the essentials plan, to move this feature probably into list settings so that you don't have to click it every single time that you want to okay. It also does this thing where if quantity becomes 0, you can optionally delete the item. So we're like, okay, yeah. So let's see what happens when we delete the item. So this is the buyer side on the right. Okay. So once on the seller side I delete, I press OK, you should see on the mobile that item should now disappear. Yay, it disappeared. Okay, so now that's gone from the list, gone forever. I can also go and look at my show claim summary. And so, those 2 other things are gone. I have plans to improve this for the essentials plan to allow different sortings to sort by buyer, sort by different things in this screen. Some other features I wanted to show you was, okay, so if I open this item and I press stamp, it says which stamp, regular stamp. A regular stamp would just basically just show this thing. It doesn't really functionally do anything else. I can unstamp. If I want to add hide item from public, oh, this is interesting. So if I do this, right, so pay attention to the left side, the mobile side, it should disappear, right? And then on my side, the seller side, I see this eyeball that tells me, hey, it's in my list, but I don't want other people to see it, so it doesn't show up. So if I share this list, the purple thing does not show up, right? Same thing if the buyer shares this list, they won't see that. And another thing I can do is the third stamp is I want to lock it from claims list. So if I lock this item, there's going to be a lock on my end, and then from the buyer side, they'll see item locked, right? So I can't actually claim this. Item is locked. Okay, this could be useful if an example. I mean, if it's not even a sellable item, if it's just an image, some marketing material. I don't want people to claim a marketing material. I could do that. And if there's actually no quantity no price. I think we don't even show those boxes if I remember correctly. But anyway, those are some features. And let's see. Oh, labels. So I can also add labels. So I can change this label, custom label, for example, to, I don't know, like general. And then I can also drag and drop, like I can, drag this one over to a new plus label and add a custom label, like let's call it glitters, right? So glitters now has that purple one. Maybe I drag this one to glitters as well. And then, oops, okay, so on the, yeah. And then this tab is draggable. So if there's a lot, like you can, like let's add a few more. I don't know, I'm just adding random ones now, just to show you. So there's some preset labels you can choose. So here on the left side, there's a bunch, right? And then now if I, share the collage, it also, adjusts accordingly. Yeah, that's about it. And then for sharing, yeah, I think I already told you, yeah, there's different ways to share. Cool. I think that's it. I can look at my lists, but yeah, I can look at my lists. That's it.